I think Kent made it almost difficult to find anybody but them, which I'm grateful for because it was the right choice. We did work with Harmony Grove Homes out of Annie Ganesh, and it was really by chance. And when we stopped in unannounced, no appointment this particular day, there was a young man there, Justin actually. He just spent time going through all of the models, and there's so many different beautiful models that, you're looking at, you think, oh, I love this one. I love this one. And then, you walk down the aisle to the next one. It's like, oh my God, I love this one, but what is the right fit for you? He asked, are you on the water? Yes. Okay. We had loved this other model, and this unit was absolutely stunning. But when we looked at the way it would fit, it would work great on any property, but waterfront, it wouldn't make sense. So those were the little things that, honestly, I don't think I would have thought of, just in awe of how beautiful these model homes are. That's like, I want this one, but you know what? We had to take that one off the list. That's not going to work. So by process of elimination, I think that's how we came to that decision. But you're trying to visualize how your furniture is going to look. How are you going to live in the space? And they had a model that was furnished in Truro, and that sealed the deal. Literally walking in and seeing that you could fit a king-size bed in the bedroom. You could fit as much furniture as you can. The options for the finishes, I think, were actually overwhelming, and that's a good thing. If you have any sense of design or any sense of style, which I absolutely don't, then you would be right at home. But having said that, there's an option if you aren't comfortable making those decisions. They have these people on this design team that they put together all the updated colors, what flooring makes sense with this counter color. I had no clue. You just went with basic ones, which a lot of the ones that are in this home are. I think you would still be so happy with it. We did a window upgrade from, I guess, the double hung to casement windows, so we didn't have an obstruction for the water view, which I'm so glad was a decision that we made. But something like that, it's not a big upgrade. The finishes are just so beautiful. So whether you want stainless steel or you want black faucets and, even door hinges and handles, all of that kind of thing, when you look at it now from the model homes, I would have been happy with either of them. If you were going to purchase a modular home or build one to make the decisions, don't be afraid to really ask for input from the professionals, from the team there, because you might have ideas of what you think might work for you and what you think looks great. They're a team of experts that, make great design decisions all the time. Don't be afraid to ask tons of questions, but take their advice. And if there's something that you maybe don't like, they have so many other options that are similar, or they could recommend in place of it. But I think really use them as a tool that they are. That's what they're there for. It's not just to sign the paperwork and let you figure it out on your own. They are there for every step of the way, including making the tough decisions. 3 of my favorite features of the home, I think number 1 is the wall of windows. The double garden doors, the transom windows, everything. The windows are just incredible. I will never get tired of looking at them. They also, let in a lot of light, so we do have blinds, but I hate closing the blinds because I hate covering up the views. The kitchen with the island is probably number 2. Growing up, we didn't have one. This is what I was missing out on. I love the islands. I love sitting there with a glass of wine or, making breakfast. It's a gathering space for everybody. So when people come over, we're sitting at the island. The 3rd favorite thing is probably the master bedroom, a walk-in closet that's probably almost as big as the bedroom in my last home. I think the design of this particular mini home that we bought was perfect. There was really nothing that needed to be changed. For the first time we came down, and I just could not get here fast enough to look inside and to just see what we finally had here, just to see how much in a year's time had changed from just an empty plot of land, and in a couple months you've got a home on it. So walking through the front door, it exceeded my expectations. Nothing could compare to seeing it here, seeing it in place, and looking at the view that you fell in love with when you bought the property, and seeing it through the windows of this home was just mind-blowing. And to this day, it still does. Every time I walk through that door, we sometimes just stand here and go, I can't believe this.